The more that you ground and anchor this amazing light we're receiving, the more you're going to be able to start to perceive these subtle shifts in timelines throughout the day. And you're going to notice this by how you're feeling as your vibration drops and it increases. You are actually navigating through different potential timelines, and there are infinite potential timelines, and we dial into them based on our vibration, right? They're all like on a different radio dial, but you'll be able to perceive those based on what you are experiencing or what you're feeling in the moment. So when you could focus in on what's happening inside, you could direct your experience into a different timeline. And because we're in this expansion right now, what's happening is more of these timelines are becoming visible, they're becoming perceivable to you. And the interesting thing is that, yeah, you can observe many of them throughout your day, but you also have the ability to choose which timeline you want to participate in or experience based on or by locking into a specific vibrational frequency and maintaining that throughout your day. Now, over the years, maybe in the past, you've been locked into a lower frequency timeline based on just unconsciously not knowing that you had the power within you to change your vibration, right? So you go in, day out, and feeling really low vibe. Things were happening that weren't so great. You were probably judging everything as just you're not living the life that you want or the life that you know you're capable of, right? That's being locked into a lower frequency reality. But because we're in this ascension path, this ascension timeline, what's happening is all of these different branches of light, of energy, are becoming perceivable by you. You could start to perceive them, you could start to experience them. And again, it's turning inward and feeling what is happening inside in the moment. That's going to zero me in on these different opportunities or timelines that are constantly presenting themselves throughout your day. The important thing to note in this video that I want to really dive into is that you have to remember that you have the ability to choose what timeline you experience. So if I were really focused on raising my vibration and just perceiving higher frequency realities throughout my day, I would experience all of the magic that is available in those timelines, right? Those higher frequency realities, the synchronicities, my guides, those types of experiences would be available to me because I was conscious of my energy in my body, my energy flow. If something was stuck, I would sit, I would feel it. I would allow these aspects of me, these denser aspects that want to keep me focused on a lower frequency timeline, I'd allow them to come up to be seen and to be felt. And I would quickly alchemize that energy. And that's what I do. And I really maintain a higher frequency by doing that. And by maintaining a higher frequency, you start to really stay open to all of your multidimensional magic. But again, the important thing is to remember that you have that power to choose how you feel. And this is something that I really dive into in my Anew You program. We really work on learning, first of all, remembering, and then learning that you have the ability in any moment to shift how you feel, right? To really feel the density and make a choice to lean into something that's higher vibrational. And by doing that, opportunity just opens up to you. You start to really be able to perceive all of that magic like I was talking about earlier. Not that it wasn't there before, but when you're focusing in on a lower frequency timeline or a lower frequency reality, you're not available. You don't have the consciousness available to perceive all of that energy and all of that magic. But right now, think of it, it's like an explosion of potential and possibility opens up when you are in an expansive mindset, meaning that you are focused and conscious of what's happening in your body. Where is your energy stuck? Where are you feeling tight? Where are you feeling sore? Where is the chronicness? Is there any like joint pains, right? Any digestion issues, those types of things. They all point you into the lower parts of your body, the lower chakras, to remind you really that you need to bring them online and make them conscious and get your energy moving. So when you decide to do that, all of that energy that's stuck below your heart rises up into your heart space, comes up your central channel, and you start to be able to perceive all of these amazing potentials and possibilities, all these amazing timelines. And they all contain magic. They're all always there. The question is, are you aware of them? And if you've been finding that you've been feeling like you're kind of like dredging through the sand and can't quite get your footing, you're not quite satisfied in life, you're feeling unfulfilled, that is a sign that your energy is stuck and you are anchoring into a lower frequency timeline. And again, reminding you that you have the ability to choose how you feel in any moment. You just have to remember your power to do that. And when you utilize that ability, you're taking conscious control back over what you're perceiving in your reality, what you're choosing to focus on, what you're experiencing, and what experiences are available to you to perceive. There may be things that weren't really on your radar, but because you're present, you're centered, you're aligned, and you're consciously raising your vibration, all of a sudden they come into view. That's what happened to me. After I awakened, I started having all these amazing experiences with my guides coming forward and the galactics coming forward, my Pleiadian guide coming forward, right? Other guides, deceased loved ones coming forward. All of these things became available to me because I was much more present and I was conscious and I was aware of what was happening energetically within my body. When you can learn how to regulate your energy and alchemize that density, all sorts of amazing possibilities, timelines, paths, however you want to phrase it, just open up to you. Again, they're there now, right? You don't even really need to go searching for them. All you need to do is bring your attention into what's happening within your body. And again, that's what we've been working on in A New You, really taking control back from your ego. And I use the analogy of the captain is back in the wheelhouse or back on the bridge of the ship, right? When the captain's gone, no one else knows what to do, and you feel really scattered, and you feel like you just don't know what's happening. But when the captain's back in that bridge in the wheelhouse, then everything seems cool because you have direction. And that captain is your higher self, your consciousness. So when you become conscious of what's happening right now and you choose to accept it, feel it, and then make that choice, like I want to feel higher vibrational in this moment, that energy starts to move and you start to shift. And all of a sudden, amazing, infinite possibilities, timelines start to open up to you. And that's where that magic has been hidden all of these years. It's there now for you, just waiting to take control over what you have the power to do in this moment and control how you feel.